Hello students and good morning. So now I am doing class for class 11 science. So this is your continuation class. In the last online class we were doing the topic trigonometrical ratios of associated angles. So in that online class we did some problems. So I hope you have understood that problem and you revise it at home also. So today also I am continuing the same chapter, that is trigonometrical ratios of associated angles. Same exercise 3, 2 mark section, page number 124. So let's do this question number 2 of number 2. So in the last online class we did question number 1 of number 2. So let's do this question number 2 of number 2. You have to solve. You have to solve for theta. You have to get the value for theta, and in this case in the question the condition is given as theta lies within 0 degree and 360 degree. You should get the value for theta which lies within 0 degree and 360 degree. Now let's do this problem. Problem number A, that is, it is given that sine theta is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So if sine theta is equal to minus 1 upon 2, what will be the value for theta? The condition is given in the question that theta lies within 0 degree and 360 degree. So you should get the angle in the first quadrant, in the second quadrant, in the third quadrant, as well as in the fourth quadrant. So if sine theta is equal to minus half, what are the values of theta? Now let's do this question now. So here given is sine theta is equal to minus half. Now here sine theta is given as negative. So if sine theta is negative, in which quadrant does theta lie? If sine theta is negative, in which quadrant does theta lie? And you know that sine theta is negative in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant, but sine theta is positive in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant. Is that clear? Sine theta is negative in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant, you know that, and sine theta is positive in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant. Now since here sine theta is given as negative, so here the value of theta lies in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. So you should find out the value for theta in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. Okay. So in order to get the value for theta in the third quadrant, now it is given that sine theta is equal to minus half. So theta should lie in the third quadrant as well as in the fourth quadrant. Okay. Now let us find out the value for theta in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. Okay. So therefore you know that sine within bracket. Now you should find out the value for theta in which quadrant? In the third quadrant. So how can you write down the angle in the third quadrant? You can write 180 degree plus theta or 270 minus theta. So here theta lies in the third quadrant. Okay. So how can you write down the angle in the third quadrant? You can write 180 degree plus theta, or you may write 270 minus theta. But you should write down from the even multiple of 90. You can write 180 plus theta here, but you cannot write 270 minus theta. So why can't we write 270 minus theta? Because 270 minus theta also lies in the third quadrant. And 180 degree plus theta also lies in the third quadrant. So it may be 180 degree plus theta and it may be 270 minus theta also. But I told you that you cannot write 270 minus theta. So why can't you write sine 270 minus theta? If you write sine 270 degree minus theta, then this trigonometrical ratio will change. That is, it will be minus cos theta, and the value for this cos theta will be changed, or the value for this sine 270 minus theta will also change. Is that clear? But if you write sine 180, plus theta, if you write sine 180 plus theta, then sine remains as it is, and you can write here as minus sine theta. So in this case, the value will not change. If you write odd multiple of 90 minus theta, trigonometrical ratio will change, and this value half may change, may be changed. Is that clear? So that's why you have to write from even multiple of 90 always in this case in order to get the value for theta. Okay. So now, therefore, sine of, since this theta lies in the third quadrant, because sine theta is negative in the third quadrant as well as in the fourth quadrant. So let us find out the angle in the third quadrant first. Okay. So you can write sine 180 degree plus theta. So what will be the value for theta in this case? Now sine of which angle is half? You should know that. So sine of which angle is half? You know that in class 10, sine of 30 degree is half. So you should write here sine 30 degree. That is your 30 degree by go. So it is sine 180 degree plus 30 degree. Okay. So now you can write down the formula in this case. So sine 180 degree plus 30 degree lies in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, sine is always negative, minus. Okay. So sine remains as it is because this 180 degree is even multiple of 90. 90 into 2. So sine remains as it is. That is, it is sine 30 degree. Okay. So or sine, what is 180 plus 30 degree? It is 210 is equal to minus sine 30 is half. That is sine, the value for sine 210 degree is minus half. Is that clear? So the value for sine 210 degree is equal to minus half. But I told you that you cannot write here 270 minus theta. So now let us see why can't we write sine 270 minus theta here. So suppose sine theta is equal to minus half. Sine theta is equal to minus half. Suppose if you write sine 270 degree minus, because 270 minus theta also lies in the third quadrant. You know that, isn't it? Now sine of which angle is half? It is 30 degree. You can write sine 30 degree. So which is equal to, what is the formula in this case? Cos 270 minus 30 degree. 270 minus 30 degree lies in the third quadrant, so it is minus sine, and since this is 90 into 3 odd multiple, so sine changes to cos, that is it will be minus cos 30 degree. So or this is your sine 240 degree, which is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So here the value is changing. The values should not be changed. These values are changing out here. This is minus half and we are getting minus root 3 by 2. So the values should not be changed. Okay. So you cannot write odd multiple of 90 in this case in order to get the value for theta. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So always you have to write it from the even multiple of 90 so that the trigonometrical ratio will not change and the value will also not change. So in this case it is minus half. This is also minus half. But in this case minus half, but the value is changing. That's why you cannot write from the odd multiple of 90. Always you have to write from the even multiple of 90. So if angle lies in the second quadrant, then you have to write 180 minus theta, but not 90 plus theta. If the angle lies in the third quadrant, you should write 180 plus theta, but not 270 minus theta. If the angle lies in the fourth quadrant, you should write 360 minus theta, but not 270 plus theta. So I think you have understood it. So now in this case, now let us do this problem now. If sine theta is equal to minus half, sine 210 degree is also minus half. So the value for sine 210 degree is minus half. If right hand sides are equal, these left hand sides must be equal. Therefore, sine theta is equal to sine 210 degree. So therefore you can cancel this sine. What is the value for theta? So theta is equal to 210 degree. So I think you have understood it. So again you can find out the value for theta. I told you that if sine theta is negative, so theta lies in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. So theta is equal to 210 degrees. This lies in the third quadrant. Now let us find out the angle in the fourth quadrant now. So again, this is the continuation part. Again, sine theta is equal to minus half. Again, sine theta is equal to minus half. Now sine theta is negative in the fourth quadrant as well. Okay, now let us find out the angle in the fourth quadrant. So how can you find out the angle in the fourth quadrant? I always told you that you have to write it from even multiple of 90. So if the angle lies in the fourth quadrant, you should write 360 minus theta, but not 270 plus theta. If you write 270 plus theta, trigonometrical ratio will change and the value will also change. So you should write here 360 degree, because in this case sine remains as it is and the value will not change. Okay, so sine 360 degree minus theta should be there. Now sine of which angle is half? It is 30 degree, you know that. So which is equal to, on the right hand side you have to write down the formula now. So 360 minus 30 degree lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sine is always negative, and since this 360 degree is the even multiple of 90, so sine remains as it is, that is sine 30 degree, right? So, or this is sine, what is 360 minus 30? It is 330 degree. This is minus half. So sine 330 degree is also minus half. Okay, sine 330 degree is also minus 1 upon 2. So now we can easily get the value for theta. If sine theta is equal to minus half and sine 330 degree is also minus half, if right hand sides are equal, left hand sides must be equal. That is, therefore sine theta is equal to, this is sine 330 degree. So what is the value for theta now? Theta is equal to 330 degree. So I think you have understood it. So let us write down the answer for theta. So what are the values of theta in this case? So therefore theta is equal to, one is 210 degree, and what is the other one? It is 330 degree. So these are the answers. So these are the values of theta. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next problem, that is number B. Here also you have to solve for theta, and theta lies within 0 degree and 360 degree. So question number B is sec theta is equal to 2 by root 3. So sec theta can be changed into cos theta, you know that, isn't it? So what is the value for cos theta? If sec theta is equal to 2 by root 3, you know that cos theta and sec theta are opposite trigonometric functions. So therefore, what is the value for cos theta? It is cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Okay. So now you should get the value for theta that lies within 0 degree and 360 degree. That is, theta may lie in the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, as well as in the fourth quadrant. But in this case, cos theta is given as positive. So in which quadrant cos theta is positive? Cos theta is positive in the first quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. That means you have to get the value for theta in the first quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. Okay. So in the first quadrant you can easily get the angle, cos of which angle is root 3 by 2. In the first quadrant, cos of which angle is root 3 by 2? It is cos 30 degrees, isn't it? But cos 30 degree is equal to root 3 by 2. So if right hand sides are equal, left hand sides must be equated. So therefore cos theta is equal to cos 30 degree. So therefore theta is equal to 30 degree. So is that clear to all of you? So theta is equal to 30 degree. Okay. So now This 30 degree lies in the first quadrant. We have got one of the answers. Now again cos theta is positive in the fourth quadrant. Okay. So now again cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Now you should find out the angle in the fourth quadrant. So in the fourth quadrant, how can you write down the angle? Will you write 360 minus theta or 270 plus theta? Which one will you write? I already told you that always you have to write it from the even multiple of 90, but not from the odd multiple of 90. Okay, so you should write here 360 minus theta. So, or this is cos. Now cos is positive in the fourth quadrant. You should write down the angle in the fourth quadrant now. So cos 360 degree minus cos of which angle is root 3 by 2. You know that it is 30 degree. So on the right hand side, write down the formula. 360 minus 30 degree lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is always positive. So positive sign, usually we don't write it. And since 360 is even multiple of 90, so cos remains as it is. So it is cos 30 degree. Okay. So next, or cos, what is 360 minus 30? It is 330 degree, which is equal to, on the right hand side, what is the value for cos 30 degree? It is root 3 by 2. So let us write here root 3 by 2. Okay. So now cos 330 degree, its value is also root 3 by 2. Okay. So now this cos theta is root 3 by 2, also cos 330 degree is root 3 by 2. That means we can equate this cos theta and cos 330 degree. So therefore cos theta is equal to cos 330 degree. So therefore what is the value for theta now? So theta is equal to 330 degree. So what are the answers for theta? What are the values of theta in this case? So therefore theta is equal to, first one is 30 degree. First one is 30 degree, and what is the second one? It is 330 degrees. So these are the answers. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. So now we'll do the next question, that is number C. Here also you have to solve for theta. You have to get the values of theta. If it is given that 3 tan square theta is equal to 1. So let us get the value for tan square theta from here. So tan square theta is equal to 1 upon 3. Or what is the value for tan theta only? So it is tan theta is equal to, this is plus minus root over 1 by 3. Or you can write tan theta is equal to plus minus 1 upon root 3. Okay. Now you have to take both the sign in this case, plus 1 by root 3 and minus 1 by root 3. So let us take now tan theta is equal to plus 1 upon root 3. Now let us get the value for theta in this case if tan theta is equal to plus 1 by root 3. Now first of all you should check in which quadrant tan theta is positive. So you know that tan theta is positive in the first quadrant as well as in the third quadrant. So you have to find out the angle in the first quadrant and in the third quadrant. That is, you should get the value for theta in the first quadrant as well as in the third quadrant. Okay. So you can easily get the angle in the first quadrant. So tan of which angle is 1 by root 3? But tan 30 degree is equal to 1 upon root 3. So that is tan theta is equal to tan 30 degree. Therefore, what is the value for theta here? Theta is equal to 30 degree. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So next, again tan theta is positive. So you know that tan theta is positive in the third quadrant also. So again tan theta is equal to, tan theta is equal to 1 upon root 3. Again tan theta is equal to 1 upon root 3. Okay. So now tan theta is positive in which quadrant? In the third quadrant. Now you should find out the angle in the third quadrant here. Okay. So how can you find out the angle in the third quadrant? Tan of, you should write 180 degree plus, what will be the value for theta? Here tan is 1 by root 3. Now tan of which angle is 1 by root 3? It is 30 degree, isn't it? So you can write here 30 degree is equal to, on the right hand side, write down the formula for tan 180 plus theta. Okay. So what is tan 180 plus theta? It lies in the third quadrant. So it is positive. So tan remains as it is. So it is tan theta, that is your tan 30 degree. So, or this is tan, you can add them, 210 is equal to tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. The value for tan 30 degree is 1 upon root over 3. Okay. So tan 210 degree is also 1 by root 3. Now we can equate this to tan theta with tan 210 degree. Okay. So therefore tan theta is equal to tan 210 degree. So what is the value for theta? Theta is equal to 210 degree. So this is one of the answers. So we have got two answers out here. One is 30 degree and the other one is 210 degree. So again in this case you have to consider negative sign also. Again tan theta is equal to minus, again tan theta is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Okay. Now it is negative sign. Now how can you get the value for theta? Okay. So if tan theta is negative, in which quadrant does theta lie? In which quadrant tan theta is negative? Tan theta is negative in the second quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. That means theta lies in the second quadrant as well as in the fourth quadrant. So you should find out the angle in the second quadrant as well as in the fourth quadrant, right? So let us find out the angle in the second quadrant first. So how can you write down the angle in the second quadrant? You may write 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta. But don't write 90 plus theta because it is odd multiple of 90. And if you write odd multiple of 90 plus theta, trigonometrical ratio will change and the value will also change. Okay. So you can't write 90 plus theta. But you can write 180 degree minus theta. What is the value for theta now? Now tan of which angle is 1 by root 3? You know that it is 30 degree. Tan of which angle is 1 by root 3? It is 30 degree. So you should write here 30 degree. So which is equal to, now on the right hand side you have to write down the formula. Tan 180 minus theta is minus tan, what is theta here? It is 30 degree. Or now this is tan, what is 180 degree minus 30 degree? It is 150 minus 1 by root 3. Okay. So now since right hand sides are equal, left hand sides must be equal, isn't it? Both are 1 by root 3, minus 1 by root 3. So you can equate these two. Therefore tan theta is equal to tan 150 degree. So therefore theta is equal to 150 degree. So I think you have understood it. Okay. Now again tan theta is negative in which quadrant? In the fourth quadrant. So you should find out the value for theta in the fourth quadrant as well. Okay. So now again tan theta is equal to, again tan theta is equal to minus 1 upon root 3. Now you should get the value for theta in the fourth quadrant. Now in the fourth quadrant, how can you write down the angle? How can you write down the angle? Tan 360 degree. 360 degree minus, again tan of which angle is 1 by root 3? It is 30 degree, which is equal to, on the right hand side, what is tan 360 minus theta? 360 minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant, so it is negative, and tan remains as it is, minus tan 30 degree. So, or this is tan, what is 360 minus 30 degree? It is 330 degree. On the right hand side, you can put the value. This is minus 1 by root 3. Okay. So, both these are the same value. Minus 1 by root 3, minus 1 by root 3. You can equate these left hand sides also. So, therefore, this is tan theta is equal to tan 330 degree. So, what is the value of theta now? So, theta is equal to 330 degree. So, I think you have understood it. So, we have got the answers. We have got 4 values of theta in this case. One is, what is the one? First one is theta is equal to 30 degree, theta is equal to 210 degree, theta is equal to 150 degree, and theta is equal to 330 degree. These are the 4 values of theta. So, let us write here. First one is 30 degree. 30 degree. Second one is 210. Third one is 150 degree. And the fourth one is 330 degree. So these are the final answers. These are the values for theta. So I think you have understood it. This is very, very important question. You can mark it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 3. So here in the question it is asked that you have to prove that. Okay. So question number 1 is you have to prove LHS is equal to RHS. That is sine 45 degree cos 65 degree plus sine 135 degree cos 115 degree is equal to 0. And you know that this sine 45 degree is the standard angle. This sine 135 degree is also the standard angle. Okay, but this 65 degree and 115 degree are not the standard angle. Okay, so let us write down left hand side first and prove LHS is equal to RHS. So LHS is equal to sine 45 degree, this is cos 65 degree plus this is sine 135 degree and this is cos 115 degree. Okay, so you know that sine 45 degree is the standard angle. You can find out its value directly. You can write it directly. And this sine 135 degree, this 135 degree can be written as 180 minus 45, or you may write 90 plus 45, because in this case you have to find out only the value. You can write either odd multiple of 90 or even multiple of 90 in order to get the value for given trigonometric function. Okay. So now sine 135 degree, how will you write it? Either you can write 90 plus 45 or 180 minus 45. Okay. So sine 45 degree, keep it as it is, and cos 65 also keep it as it is, plus sine, so 135 degree, how will you write it? Since you have to get the value here, you can write either 90 plus theta or 180 minus theta. Okay. So let us write here 180 minus 45 degree. So 180 minus 45 degree is your 135 degree. So cos, now 115 degree can be written in terms of 65 degree. Since this is kept as it is 65 degree, so let us convert this 115 degree in terms of 65 degree. So how will you write it? It is 180 degree minus 65 degree. Okay. So which is equal to, this is sine 45 degree, this is cos 65 degree, plus what's about this sine 180 minus 45? 180 degree minus 45 degree, in which quadrant does it lie? It lies in the second quadrant. Okay, and in the second quadrant sine is always positive. And 180 degree is, you know that 90 into 2, which is even multiple of 90. So in this case trigonometrical ratios do not change. So you can write here sine 45 degree into. Now what is the formula for cos 180 minus 65 degree? Can you tell me this one? What is cos 180 minus 65 degree? What is the formula? First of all, you should check that in which quadrant does the angle lie. 180 degree minus 65 degree lies in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, cos is always negative. You know that, isn't it? And 180 degree means 90 degree into 2, which is even multiple of 90. So if it is even multiple of 90, cos remains same. That is, trigonometrical ratios do not change. So we can write here, this is cos 65 degree. Okay, so which is equal to, this is sine 45 degree into cos 65 degree, plus and minus, you know that. And this is your sine 45 degree into cos 65 degree. Is that clear? So without putting the value of sine 45 degree, you can cancel them, isn't it? These are the same expression, but they are of opposite sign, plus minus, you can cancel them, which is equal to 0. So it is proved. Understood now? So we can copy it. Now we will do the next problem. So now let us prove this one, 3 number 2. The question is, prove that tan pi by 12, tan 5 pi by 12, tan 7 pi by 12, tan 11 pi by 12 is equal to 1. Let us prove LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so here LHS is equal to tan pi by 12, tan 5 pi by 12, tan 7 pi by 12 and tan 11 pi by 12. Okay, so you should know the value for pi. Pi is in terms of radian. You know that pi is 180 degree, isn't it? So pi by 12, let us convert it into 180 degree by 12. That means 12 ones are 12, 12 fives are 60. That is your 15 degree. Okay, 12 ones are 12, 12 fives are 60. That is your 15 degree. So which is equal to, this is tan 15 degree. Tan, what is 5 pi by 12? 5 into 15 degree, right? So let us convert it into degrees now. 7 into 15 degree into tan of, within bracket, 11 multiplied by 15 degree. Is that clear? So let's simplify it now. This is tan 15 degree, tan 15 fives are 75 degree, tan, what is 15 into 7? It is 105 degrees, 7 fives are 35, 5, 3, 7 ones are 7, plus 3 is 10, and it is 10, 11 fives are 55, 5, 11 ones are 11, plus 5 is 165 degree. So I think you have understood it. Okay, now you know that 75 plus 15 is 90 degree. So you can convert this 75 degree in terms of 15 by writing 90 minus 15. Okay, so here also this is 105 degree, this is 165 degree. If you add them, you will get 270 degree. But this 105 degree can be written in terms of 15 degree. That is by writing 90 plus 15, and this 165 degree also can be written in terms of 15 degree, that is 180 degree minus 15 degree. Okay, so is equal to, this is tan 15 degree, tan, how will you write 75 degree, 90 degree minus 15 degree. Okay, tan, what is 105 degree, this is 90 degree plus 15 degree into tan, what is, how will you write 165 degree, that it is 180 degree minus 15 degree. I think you have understood it. Okay, so which is equal to tan 15 degree into, now let us write down the formula for 90 minus 15. So tan 90 minus 15 lies in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all the trigonometrical ratios are positive. You know that, isn't it? Now in this case, 90 into 1, it is odd multiple. So tan changes to cot. So this is your cot 15 degree. Into, again, so now let us write down the formula for tan 90 degree plus 15 degree. So how will you write it? First of all, you should check in which quadrant does this 90 degree plus 15 degree lie. In which quadrant 90 degree plus 15 degree lies? It lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, tan is always negative. Okay? And since 90 is 90 into 1, it is odd multiple. So tan changes to cot. So it is cot 15 degree. Into, again, what is the formula for tan 180 minus 15? So again, 180 degree minus 15 degree lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, this tan is minus. Okay? Next, since 180 degree is 90 into 2, that is your even multiple of 90. So tan remains as it is. So it is minus tan 15 degree. Minus tan 15 degree. So I hope that you have understood it. Okay? So it is minus into minus is plus sign. So is equal to tan 15 degree into what is cot 15? You know that it is 1 upon tan 15 degree into minus into minus is plus. You don't have to write down plus sign. What is cot 15 again? It is 1 upon tan 15 into, this is also tan 15 degree. Okay? So you can cancel it. So which is equal to 1. So 1 proved. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we will do the next question now. So now this 3 and 4 are your homework. You can do it. So you can copy the question. That is number 3. 3 of number 3 is sec. You have to prove that sec 270 minus theta, sec 90 minus theta minus tan of 270 minus theta, tan of 90 degree plus theta is equal to minus 1. You prove LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. And in number 4 also, number 4 is also your homework. You have to prove that cos 306 degree plus cos 234 degree plus cos 162 degree plus cos 18 degree is equal to 0. You prove LHS is equal to RHS. So you first do this homework in a paper, then take the photo, click it and upload it in my individual WhatsApp number, not in the WhatsApp group of PRHS 10 mathematics. Okay. So you should upload this homework in my individual WhatsApp number. Okay. So we can do these two homework, number 3 and number 4. So let's do this question number 4 here. Okay. So what is question number 4 here? If tan theta is equal to 5 by 12 and sin theta is negative, find cos theta. It is given that tan theta is equal to 5 by 12 and sin theta is negative. You have to get the value for cos theta. So I think you have understood the question. So here tan theta is given positive and sin theta is given negative. So here tan theta is equal to plus 5 by 12. Tan theta is positive and sin theta is negative. In which quadrant sin theta is negative and tan theta is positive? You should know that. So sin theta is negative and tan theta is positive. In which quadrant? In the third quadrant. That means this theta lies in the third quadrant. Is that understood now? So tan theta is 5 by 12. So you have to get the value for cos theta. Okay. So here given is tan theta is equal to 5 by 12 and sine theta is negative, and sine theta is what? Negative. That means, therefore, theta lies in the third quadrant. So, in which quadrant does theta lie? Theta lies in the third quadrant. So now from tan theta is equal to 5 by 12, you have to get the value for cos theta. So how will you find it? Okay. So let us square both the sides. Squaring both the sides. Squaring both the sides. So why are we squaring both the sides in this case? So if you square both the sides here, you will get tan square theta. And tan square theta can be written in terms of sec square theta. Is that clear? This tan square theta can be written in terms of sec square theta, that is sec square theta minus 1. Okay? And from sec square theta, you can get the value for cos square theta. And from cos square theta, you can easily get the value for sin theta. Okay? Actually, you have to get the value for cos theta, isn't it? So, squaring both the sides, you will get tan square theta. From tan square theta, you can get the value for sec square theta. And from the value for sec square theta, you can easily get the value for cos square theta. Okay? So now squaring both the sides, what do we get? This is tan square theta is equal to 5 by 12 whole square. Or tan square theta is equal to, what is 5 whole square? 25 divided by what is 12 whole square? It is 144. Is that understood? Now, what is the formula for tan square theta in terms of sec square theta? You should know it. So, in class 10, you know this formula, sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. You know this formula, isn't it? So, what is the value for tan square theta from here? Sec square theta, you can take this one to the left hand side. So, it is sec square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta. So, what is the formula for tan square theta? It is sec square theta minus 1. So let us write here, it is sec square theta minus 1 is equal to 25 divided by 144. So now let us get the value for sec square theta minus 1, take it to the right hand side. So therefore, sec square theta is equal to 1 plus 25 divided by 144, or this is sec square theta is equal to LCM. 144, so it is 144 plus 25, or this is sec square theta is equal to 169 divided by 144, or what is the value for cos square theta? So it is just the reverse of sec square theta, isn't it? So what is cos square theta now? This is 144 divided by 169. So what may be the value for cos theta? Cos theta is equal to, it may be plus minus root over 144 divided by 169. Understood? Or cos theta is equal to plus minus, what is square root of 144? 12. What is square root of 169? That is 13. But both these signs are not valid here. Both plus and minus sign are not valid here, because we know that this theta lies in the third quadrant, and in the third quadrant cos theta is always negative. So since theta lies in the third quadrant, therefore cos theta is negative. Therefore cos theta is what? It is negative. Okay, so what is the correct value for cos theta? Therefore cos theta is equal to minus 12 by 13. So what is the value for cos theta? It is minus 12 by 13. So this is the final answer. So we have got the value for cos theta, which is equal to minus 12 by 13. So I think you have understood it. So this much is for today. So today we did some problems. So you revise all these problems at home, and you should do this homework 3 number 3 and 3 number 4. I already told you that you do it on the paper. You click it, okay, you click the photo and upload it in my individual WhatsApp number, not in that group of PRHS class 11 mathematics, not in that group. So you can upload it in my individual WhatsApp number. Okay, so you revise all the problems that we did today. So in the next online class, we will do more problems on this chapter, that is trigonometrical ratios of isosceles angles. So this much is for today.